Hello and welcome to Valuechain News. I am Naomi Oleribe. First, the headlines. DSS blames illegal oil bunkering on youth unemployment. Tax evasion. Senate orders stoppage of foreign tankers from lifting crude oil. Kyari seeks support of Newpeng, NATO orders to tackle crude oil theft. And now, the news in detail. The Department of State Services (DSS) has blamed oil theft and illegal oil bunkering activities perpetrated by youths on unemployment. DSS Director in Ogba Egbema Ndoni local government area of Rivers State, Glory Ake, made this disclosure at a stakeholders meeting on illegal bunkering and artisanal oil refining in Omoku, organized by the council chairman, Honorable Vincent Job. Recently, the DSS boss charged oil operators and contractors in the area to provide jobs for the youth so as to stem the tide of illegal oil bunkering in the area. Ake added that DSS was keying into the process of arresting and prosecuting anyone found vandalizing or involved in oil thefts, in line with the directive of Governor Nyesom Wike to stamp out illegal oil bunkering and refining activities in the state, which was a major cause of black suits. She warned that the department would not hesitate in disengaging any of its personnel found culpable in aiding the activities of oil theft. The Senate Committee on Finance has ordered the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission (NUPRC) to stop all foreign companies from lifting crude oil from the country until all requisite taxes are paid to the Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS). The Senate gave this directive when Engineer Gbenga Komolafe, the Commission's chief executive, appeared before the lawmakers during an interactive session with the Senate Committee on Revenue. A statement issued by Kayode Odun-Aro, media advisor to the chairman of the committee, Senator Solomon Adeola, stated that from the preliminary findings of the committee, there is need for serious back duty investigations of all foreign companies whose oil tankers are lifting Nigerian crude oil in relation to their compliance with tax obligations according to the extant laws of the land. The committee is directing your commission to stop all companies lifting crude oil from Nigeria until they show evidence of tax payment as they are mandated by law to pay. Alternatively, the companies can do a payment on account based on estimates to continue to lift Nigeria crude oil pending a time when proper reconciliation will be done on their tax liabilities in the last 10 years of operation, Senator Adeola stated. The chairman of the committee disclosed that only recently in 2020, an audit of just one of such foreign companies known as TK Group with 14 tankers paid about $10 million in tax liabilities to FIRS for a back duty investigation of 5 years, adding that at least 100 of such entities have been lifting crude oil in Nigeria without paying a dime in taxes. Group Managing Director of the Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited, Malamele Kyari, has sought the support of the National Association of Petroleum and Engineering Gas Workers, the National Association of Road Transport Owners, and other stakeholders in the oil and gas sector to tackle the issue of oil theft in the Niger Delta region. He said this yesterday at the 5th Quadrennial Delegates Conference holding in Asaba, Delta State. The conference with the theme Just Energy Transition for Oil and Gas Workers' Social Welfare and Security was attended by the President of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Ayuba Waba, who represented the Minister of Labour and Employment, Dr. Chris Nkige, while the Governor of Delta State was represented by his deputy. Kingsley Otuaro, and other senior government officials were also in attendance. Apart from the revenue loss, the issue of oil theft is currently threatening not only the NNPC's quest for energy security for the country, it is also having a debilitating effect on Nigeria's revenue earnings. A report released last month during a meeting on crude oil theft between the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission and Oil Producers Trade Section, as well as the Independent Petroleum Producers Group, showed that between January 2021 and February 2022, Nigeria lost a whopping sum of $3.2 billion to crude oil theft. Algeria's National Company for Marketing and Distribution of Petroleum Products, NAFTA, has awarded a contract for construction of 424 kilometers LPG pipeline from Azoui to Algiers. The pipeline division of National Oil Company, Sonatrach Group, would handle the construction contract. To run through Clef, Algeria, it will ship 1.2 million tons of crude annually when completed. NAFTA expects the project to be completed within 4 years at the cost of $363 million. A group of civil society organizations has urged the European Commission to stop supporting and funding fossil gas projects in the Western Balkans and focus on sustainable energy. Western Balkan countries such as Kosovo, North Macedonia, Bosnia, and others are heavily reliant on fossil fuels, particularly coal. Albania, while generating almost 100% hydropower, exports much of it and is then forced to buy back fossil fuels from neighboring countries at a higher price. The coalition of organizations, totaling 36, addressed a letter to European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen calling for an end to gas dependence. Companies within the digital identity space in Nigeria have announced the launch of the Association of Data Verification Service Providers, ADVSP. The association's objective include to act as the body for background checkers and data verification service providers in Nigeria, to build and support the verification service industry in Nigeria, which encompasses the data and identity verification ecosystem and and all relatable industries to liaise with government on data verification service providers matters affecting the data verification industry in Nigeria. The chairman of the association, Olutunji Oluwole, said digital identity is at the heart of Nigeria's ongoing pivot towards a digital economy, adding that it was imperative for stakeholders within the sector to brace up to the demands of the emerging system by providing the professional and ethical frameworks for standardized service delivery. Before we end the news, here is a recap of our headlines. DSS blames illegal oil bunkering on youth unemployment. Tax evasion. Senate ordered stoppage of foreign tankers from lifting crude oil. Kyari seeks support of New Peng. NATO orders to tackle crude oil theft. And that's the news. I am Naomi Oleribe. Good evening.